think most people are not ruined by failure. They are ruined by being average. Being average doesn't mean that you're bad. It means being comfortable and not pushing your limits, and not rising to the potential you have within you. Being average means you're not broke, but you're not free. You're not miserable, but you're not fulfilled. You're not failing, but you're not growing, because you're not taking any risks. You've settled for less than you can have. In my experience, we all been led to believe that being average is the best thing to do. But the best thing to do and the safest thing to do might seem like the same thing according to your own fear. But let me tell you this, what's best for you and what's most comfortable ain't the same thing. Being average won't lead you to a fulfilling life. When I was younger, I literally got told that I had learning disabilities. I had to have special meetings with teachers who told me I couldn't learn stuff. I had friends who they had diagnosed with different type of mental illnesses and just gave pills to everyone. The thing is, nothing was wrong with any of us. It's a broken system rewarding people who are just average, people who don't break the norm. And there are a lot of us who don't fit into this little square. It's comfortable being average because society rewards us for being average. It rewards us for fitting in with everyone else. And average just means the medium of everyone. So being average feels so safe because even from a small age, your parents pushes you to not take too many risks, be careful, don't do anything stupid. They try to tell us that we're all the same and we should all do the same things, all day in, all day out. And a lot of people never get past an average life. Most people are born in one city and they live there their whole lives, works a regular job and never ask any questions why. I've gotten a lot of comments on other videos and people write it to me that's asking me what's wrong with having a regular job. And I have to be very clear that there's nothing wrong with having a regular job. If you, in your heart, can actually feel that this is what you're supposed to do and have this job and just work here for all your whole life, I'm super happy for you. Because we all got a purpose on this earth. And that might be it for you. When I'm talking about these things, I'm talking about the people that feel out of place. The people that feel that something's wrong. They feel there's more inside. If I had stayed in Sweden, living a safe life, I would also have become average. If I never took the risk to quit my regular job, I know that I would just have kept being average. And I chose this comfort instead. Because the thing is, not being average takes effort. Either if you don't fit in from the start, it's going to take effort, it's not going to feel nice. Or if you take a conscious choice and try to be different and rise and become a better version of yourself and find your true purpose here on earth, it won't be all sunshine and rainbows. It will be tough and you will feel discomfort. If you never test your limits and you never choose discomfort over comfort and you always choose to live the average life, you will regret it in the future. Just look back. It doesn't matter if you're 18, if you're 45. Almost all of us can look back and see like, oh, why didn't I take that shot? Why didn't I take that chance? And that's because we choose comfort instead of being uncomfortable. That's because we chose to be average instead of being the best version of ourselves. There are a lot of people who have very bad self-esteem. I had a lot of struggle with this growing up. I was very overweight. I had so little respect for myself. And I didn't even believe that I could do anything. I didn't believe I could work out. I didn't believe I could get any girls. I didn't believe I could become anything. I didn't believe I could get a good job. And these things haunted my mind. Even if you have low confidence, you have to test your true limits. If you never go out of your comfort zone and test your true limits, you will never realize how much potential you have. And I've said this 1,000 times before, but I will say it again. You who is watching this, I don't care where you're from, I don't care who you are. Every single one of us has more potential in us. And I know this because I was on the other side before. I struggled with self-belief. I had never taken a run in my life. And now I finished a half marathon last summer. I'm going to do a marathon this year. And all of these things came true because I pushed my limits. And I refused to be average. So imagine you're 80 years old. Your grandkids comes to visit you and asks, Grandpa, is there anything you regret in your life? Do you really want to sit there and say, yes, I never took any risks, I never quit my job, I just played it safe my whole life? Or do you want to be the one who can say, I regret nothing. I lived my life to the fullest. I took risks, I failed, I won, and I just did what I thought would make me the happiest. And I had a fulfilling life. That's a question I asked myself before quitting my regular job. And it has helped me a lot, because I don't want to live a regular life. I want to have an extraordinary life. I want to experience what this world has to offer. And I want to see what I have to offer the world as well. And in order to do that, I have to be the best version of myself. So remember this, you don't regret failing, you regret never trying. And what does above average even mean? Does it mean that you have $10 million? Does it mean that you have a house by the beach? Some people probably think that's what it means. I can start with what I don't think it means. Being above average doesn't mean you have to work 24/7. It doesn't mean you have to be miserable and only think about the grind and have no social life and just work out and train all the time. It doesn't mean burning out. It's a mindset. Being above average, in my opinion, means you're holding yourself to higher standards. You say no to comfort. You push yourself in hard situations. And you're always ready to learn new things and accept that you don't know everything. You're choosing growth over convenience. And you're not afraid of taking risks. Or let me correct that, because we're always afraid of taking risks. But you don't let the fear dictate what risks you take. I have certainly spent most of my life being average. I've spent thousands of hours on video games. I've spent a lot of money on junk food, partying, on stupid shit. But I knew deep inside that I would never do something extraordinary if I didn't push myself. So I didn't leave Sweden or leave my job because things were bad and I was just complaining and feeling terrible. I left because I've realized that I have more potential in me. And staying in one spot, especially in your hometown, with all of these people that have all these expectations on you, who you are, and all of these distractions, I didn't want that. So I chose discomfort and I decided to leave. I chose to take the risk to avoid becoming average. Nothing was wrong, and that was exactly the problem. So ask yourself, where are you being average right now? Is it in your job? Is it in fitness? Is it in your relationships? Is it in your dreams? My only goal with this video is for you who is watching to realize you can do more. You can be what you want and you can reach your dreams. You just have to choose discomfort over comfort. You have to say no to certain things and yes to more things that leads you on a better path. And remember this, your regular job, your friends, your hometown, it will always be there, but your dreams may not. I want to make this very clear that I am far from perfect. And I have never in my life met a perfect person. And I don't think a perfect person exists. But remember this, you don't need to be perfect. You just have to realize that you have more potential than you think, and you need to refuse to be average. You can wake up tomorrow and you can choose to become a new person. A person who holds his promises. A person who actually gives no excuses. Who cuts the crap and gets stuff done. Who actually goes for their dreams. And I know that it's hard to know exactly what you want to do. But I know everyone has at least one thing they find enjoyment in, that they can actually pursue. Or you know what? Just try things. Either way, refuse being average.